Hi everyone. It's evening time and I wanted to get on here and um I'm sitting out with the chickens. um I wanted to get on here and share a couple of things with you. First of all, I got a new phone today. Hallelujah. It's not an iPhone, it's not an Apple, it's another thing. Well, it's an Android, and so I need to get used to all the settings and all that stuff. But I think this will work better for me. And I'm really not feeling too good this evening. It was, I was 5 hours. Um, I started out in my cell phone company trying to resolve some problems. I was there about an hour and got nowhere. And I've been with them for years. But today I decided to leave them. So I went down the road from that place to another cell phone company, and that's where I got my phone and got hooked up with them. But they could not transfer my photos and contacts or anything from my other phone to this phone because of the other phone being an Apple. And they told me I'd have to drive all the way into Dallas to the Apple store. Well, I don't drive into Dallas. Um, so they did say that I could go to Best Buy and that they have a machine where they'd plug in my old phone and my new phone into and transfer everything, and that it would be free. So I went over to Best Buy, and that's where I was for a little over 2 hours. A lot of standing. The guy at my new cell phone company didn't tell me that the Best Buy prefers for you to have an appointment. He didn't tell me that. So I got over there and they had two lines. One was for people that had an appointment and one that were walk-in. And I didn't have an appointment, so I had to stand in the walk-in line for a while. They had no chairs or anything, and it's hard for me to stand for long periods of time with that spinal cord disease. Anyway, when it was all said and done, a little over 2 hours later, my spinal cord was in spasms, and it's still hurting pretty bad, and some other things are hurting. But anyway, I got everything transferred over, and it wasn't free. That was the other thing. But maybe the guy at the new cell phone place didn't know that. Whatever, it all worked out. And but it took a big chunk out of my day. And like I say, oh, there's one taking a dust bath. One of my barred rock hens. So that's one thing I wanted to tell you. And the other thing is tomorrow was planned to be the drawing for my dishcloths, but my neighbor Pat Dancer, she's still not feeling her best, and we have had unbearable hot weather. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we were under a heat advisory because it was 105 in the shade. Today, it got up to 98, and I don't know what the heat index was. And so, it's hard to be out in the heat, and especially with her not feeling well. Even though I sit in that nice swing bench under a nice big shade tree, you still feel the heat. And yesterday I had a hard time with my allergies, and then, oh, she's taking that dust bath. With my allergies, and then the heat had triggered off my asthma. My voice is still messed up today, kind of crackly, and every now and then I lose my voice. And so it's just not wise for Pat or I to be out in the heat tomorrow. And so we're going to be safe and put the drawing off until next Saturday. And I promise you, we will do it. She told me I could go ahead and do it. She's got all the names written down and cut up and set in piles for week 1 through 4. And she said I could go by her house and pick up those names, and I could do the drawing myself tomorrow. But she's been such a big help, and she's been so supportive, and she's so excited about all this that I don't want to leave her out. I don't think any of you want me to leave her out. We had planned to take out a nice little card table, and I bought a tablecloth that says happy birthday, and we have or I have here some birthday props. You know, we were gonna like do a belated birthday, make it kind of decorative and fun, and so I want Pat to be a part of that. And so I hope that any of you that have entered won't be disappointed, and that you'll hang in there until next Saturday. We have to do what we can when we feel well. And I didn't know if I'd be able to get on and make a video to explain it to you. So I did email Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, and asked her if she'd let people know, and she said she would, but she's also busy making tablecloths. So I don't know if she got around to mentioning it to everyone. And so that's why, since I'm sitting out here with the hens and Abner, I thought I would try on this new phone to make a video and explain it all to you. And I really do feel bad, but I would feel worse if I went ahead and did the drawing without Pat. So it gives us something to look forward to next week and next Saturday. And then also those that haven't entered in, now you have a whole another week to enter in. So just go back and watch those dishcloth videos and listen for whatever word I ask you to use, and use that word in the comments, and then you get entered in. So it works out well all the way around. And I don't know why Abner's not crowing. Isn't she beautiful? My bad rock. I got 2 of those girls. And let's see if I can show you the babies. There's the babies. Now, when I came home from that cell phone ordeal, my 2 Easter eggers, those 2 brown babies, they were out of the hen yard and out of my yard. They were on the other side of our fence here, where I think 2 years ago I had a garden, and it was hard to get them back in. This one, she's still taking a nice dust bath. She's comfortable in that dirt. It must feel good. I think the babies are heading over here. They're digging for bugs. Well, I hope all of you have had a great day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I am so thankful for being able to have a new phone. I mean, it's not top-notch, but I'm hoping that it's going to be better than what I had. And it's what I could get financially. And I'm just so thankful that God made a way for me to get it. And I'm hoping to do more videos, better videos, and I will get back to turning this camera around so you can see me. But today I just don't look real well because I don't feel real well after all that. It took a lot out of me, and it was way on the other side of Garland, so it wasn't too close by. Oh, look at those babies all popping their heads up. Probably seeing grasshoppers. But I'm going to let you go now so that I can see about uploading this. But thanks again for sticking with me. And let's get excited again for next Saturday's dishcloth drawing. Like I said, if you haven't entered in, go back and enter, please. And make comments. I try to answer them all. Okay. Have a good evening, everyone.